Weather impact day. We are seeing beautiful weather, but we are seeing some 80-degree temperatures in the middle of October. Also, hard to believe it's October.
I know. I think a lot of people are okay with that.
September came in and left fast.
She gone.
She gone. Yeah.
Out of here.
But those September temperatures are still
No, I mean, it still feels like summertime. Temperatures on average this time of year should be in the low to mid 70s. By the time we get into the next several days, we should be looking at temperatures that are going to be cooling down, but no, they're still into the 80s. I did want to mention this. It's a little bit of something different we haven't seen maybe over the last couple of days. These high thin clouds that rolled in. Had a little bit of that through much of the day today, continues out there this afternoon. It's not going to make much of a difference in our forecast. Sometimes when we have clouds overnight, it acts like a nice little blanket. These are just way too high to act as much of a blanket. So the temperatures in the 80s are going to drop pretty quickly once we get through this evening. Temperatures currently 85 for Mount Comfort. It's one of the warmer locations, although there are some 86s that are showing up. There's an 85 for Greencastle. I think the temperatures with the clear skies after the 85 today, we may even gain another couple degrees before all is said and done. We'll go down from 85 to 55. I showed you both of those because it's a 30-degree difference in the high and low. You only get that when the air is dramatically drier than on average. So that's what we're looking at. Dry conditions. That means the temperatures can start out crisp and cool into the 50s like we're expecting for tomorrow and go up into the mid 80s yet again for tomorrow afternoon. And we're probably going to repeat this for at least another 4 to 5 days before we see any changes. Future Track 13, it's not really going to show a whole lot, but we'll let it run. Temperatures cooling down and then warming back up again over and over without much in the way of anything showing up on radar or satellite. Few high thin clouds here and there, and maybe by Friday a couple of showers into parts of Illinois, but that is about it. It is a quiet forecast. The pattern does not look to change at least through the next 5 days or so before we finally start to see things break down. Now, typically when you get a pattern breakdown like this, you're going to have to start bringing some more interesting weather into the forecast in the form of some rain showers. But the good news is this should not impact your weekend. It looks like summer, but it looks like a very nice weekend. Sunshine both days, mid 80s. I know it's well above the average. I know you're ready for fall weather. I like the summer weather, but I know everyone is looking forward to a bit of fall color here on the temperature outlook map, and that's because we still are expecting warmer than average temperatures even after we see that change in our temperatures in the long run. Meanwhile, a couple of hurricanes, actually a hurricane and now a tropical storm, Umberto and Imelda, but they are moving away from the mainland. That's good news. There's the cool down that I mentioned. The pattern change does come with a bit of rain. Let's call it a chance of showers on Monday, and then we'll also look at some more rain showers moving into the forecast as we get into your Tuesday as the temperatures drop a bit. For traffic, overall not looking so bad. We mentioned the issues earlier on Interstate 74 just past 465 heading westbound. Overall, that's starting to become a little bit lighter in some of the traffic there after an earlier backup. Also starting to see some of the volume pick up on 465 on the southeast side of town. Let's take you to a couple of traffic cameras. This is the 74 westbound traffic. Earlier backup there did have a couple of vehicles over on the shoulder. That's still causing a slight slowdown, but it looks like traffic is moving nicely. And also Interstate 465, this is approaching Interstate 74. Again, on the southeast side, the traffic coming towards you is approaching Interstate 74. Usually that's a pretty good backup. Things are moving quite nicely at this hour. Let's hope they stay that way.